strength and hear that strength, and they did it. And we acted as one. This diverse community of New York, people from all over the globe, different languages, we acted as one. And many of those people gave their lives for us during that time. They gave their lives because we asked them to show up for us, and they did. Let's learn from their example. Let's understand what they did. We see all the success in those numbers and how far we've come. It didn't just happen. People literally gave their lives so others could live. They are the frontline heroes. They are the ones who charged up the hill when they knew the enemy was firing. They showed that same bravery, they showed that same courage. And they did it only because we asked, not because they were getting paid more money or they were going to get a medal, because they didn't. They did it because it was the right thing to do. They did it out of love. That's what they did. They didn't die in vain. They have changed me. And I believe they have made me a better person by their example and by their lesson. And I will never, ever forget what they did. And I will strive to be half as courageous and half as brave as they have been. And to hear those better angels, and to get in touch with that strength, and to respond from that strength. That's their spirit. Yes, be outraged. Yes, be frustrated. Demand better. Demand justice. But not violent. Not violent. Productive and smart. Act from strength, not fear. Love, not hate. And there is nothing that we can't overcome. We showed that here. We beat this damn virus. And if we're smart, we'll continue to beat it. But the way we beat this virus, we can beat the virus of racism, we can beat the virus of discrimination, we can beat the virus of inequality. If we can beat this virus, we can beat anything. Look at that strength that people showed. You can do anything with that strength. Our leaders may not be as good as the American people, and as strong as the American people, and as kind as the American people. But it's still we the people. It is still we the people. And we the people shall still overcome. They showed us the way forward. And the way forward is to be New York tough. Smart, united, disciplined, loving, loving, loving. They gave their lives out of love, and we respect that. I'm going to sign a bill today that gives death benefits to the families of all the frontline workers who gave their lives for us. It is the least we can do to say thank you, and we honor you, and we remember you. You gave your lives for us. We will be there to support your families going forward. That's what this bill does, and it is my honor to sign it now. We say to their families, we thank you. We grieve for your loss, and we will always be there for you the way you were there for us. Thank you.
Governor, this morning, Jamani Williams and John Lee, my daughter, had a news conference, and they were critical of the way the police operated last night. We demanded an apology from the mayor, and what they didn't like was the wall of police officers in front of the Barclays Center and in front of the other places, the precinct. Do you agree with that? They said no, they should have been way off, blocks away.
Yeah, I think you're going to have a lot of opinions about last night, what happened. And there are going to be a lot of opinions that have merit. There'll be people who criticize the police. There'll be people who criticize the protesters. This is New York, and this is a very contentious situation. That's why I think the smart way forward is let's get an independent review. Let's find out exactly what happened, what procedures were used, what was right, what was wrong. That's what the Attorney General will do. I'm going to ask the Attorney General to get the review done quickly. I'd like to see it in 30 days. So we don't have to have a prolonged argument about it. But review all the facts, review the police procedures, review the crowd's actions, and give us an independent review. Non-political, right? This is political silly season. And this is an issue that will raise a lot of politics on a lot of levels. But the Attorney General is independently elected. She's not in a political season. There is no election for the Attorney General this year. So just give us a factual review. And let's get that review, and then I'll respond to the facts in that review, because people do deserve answers, and people do deserve accountability. If someone did something wrong, they should be held accountable.
They said that this wall of police officers that encouraged the violence, that it never, they suggested it wouldn't have happened if the police weren't giving a show of force.
Yeah, so let the Attorney General look at the police procedure of using a wall, if that's proper, improper.
So we're still in the midst of the pandemic, of course, and people are out there protesting, they're not wearing masks, they're not social distancing. Does that concern you at all?
Yes. Yes. Look, on the protest demonstrations, you have a right to demonstrate, you have a right to protest, God bless America. You don't have a right to infect other people. You don't have a right to act in a way that's going to jeopardize public health. And, you know, the effectiveness of the mask, as simple as it seems, the more we learn, the more effective it is. Demonstrate with a mask on. What's the difference? I mean, I still do not get it. And look, I've been having a lot of conversations, and we're doing ads and all sorts of ways to communicate. And we had Chris Rock and Rosie Perez and different people bringing their credibility to the situation. It's primarily difficult with young people. I think the way they first heard about this virus was that they were immune. I remember there's a video clip during the Florida spring break where you had all those young people on the beach in Florida. And there's a clip of a young gentleman saying, I'm not going to let this coronavirus bother me. I can deal with it. Only old people have to worry about it. It's not going to stop me from partying. Is it really? Party on. Forget COVID. Yeah, even if you think you're a superhero because you're young and you're strong, you can get it and then infect someone else. So it's just wholly irresponsible. And I don't see any justification not to wear it, and I'm going to try as hard as I can through every vehicle that I can to say, look, you're just wrong. You know, you can have an opinion, but there are also facts. And you're wrong not to wear a mask. I think you're disrespectful. I think you're putting other people's lives at risk needlessly. And those are facts, right? So demonstrate, wear a mask.
Governor, this is the second review that's been announced today over the events of last night. People are still on edge. There are more protests planned for today. It doesn't sound like police are going to wait 30 days on how they should respond. Protesters aren't going to wait 30 days on how they should respond. What do you think needs to change so this doesn't happen again tonight?
Well, I have no doubt that the mayor and the police are going to have serious conversations today about last night, and they should. We all saw the video, and accountability works, and I know the mayor has taken note of last night, and I'm sure there are going to be conversations today about how to handle tonight and going forward.
Governor, as much as the protests last night highlight potential systemic issues with the police response to the protest, the most prominent video of the officer throwing the woman on the ground, has led to some details that this was the latest in a history of bad behavior by this one cop. A lot of state lawmakers are now saying that 50A in state law should be repealed. Do you support that, and would you use your influence as governor to make sure that cops' disciplinary records are actually subject to public disclosure?
Yeah. 50A is for people who don't know what 50A is, which is 99.9% of the normal people. 50A is a state regulation about disclosure of prior disciplinary actions vis-a-vis police officers. I do not believe 50A that 50A as an existing law prohibits the disclosure. I have done counsel's opinions that say that. I think local elected officials across the state could release disciplinary records even with the existing 50A law if they wanted to. I think they don't want to, so they say I can't, right? The best way to say no as an elected official, politician, is to say I can't. I don't believe that's true. I believe they can with the law as written. But just to make it simple, I would sign a bill today that reforms 50A. I would sign it today. So the legislature can now convene by Zoom or however they do it, pass the bill. I will sign it today. I can't be clearer or more direct than that. Is there one more? Yes.
Rafaela, 50. Albanian American paper, The Sun. We're in the Bronx, and there's a sizable community of Albanian Americans here. With respect to the medical data on minorities, aside from the African Americans and Latino communities, do you have or do you expect to have any data on hospitalization, infections, death rate on the Albanian American community?
That is a very good question. I do not know the percentages for the Albanian community. I don't know that they collect that in hospitals, but I will find out, and if we have it, we will get it out to you forthwith. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. I have to go to work.
Can I take this?
Yes.